Hello, Guillaume. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, very good, Vin. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. Tell me a little bit of where you're at.
So we are currently at Global Sourcing Fair Vietnam, and we are having a booth here. So probably we can show you out there. So it's been a pretty hectic morning and early afternoon that we had, uh, and we have here manufacturers from all across Asia gathering here with industry leaders. There are a conference room just behind us, and we have like different type of topics, as you can see. Lego, all the sustainability thing. Tomorrow, yeah, key consideration to set up a factory. And here we'll be having a talk show tomorrow about all the challenges into doing business in Vietnam in manufacturing, with a probably project that we'll be sharing about quality control. Um, having a local team basically.
Interesting. Now, is this the first day of how many days?
So it's going to be a 3 days conference and then exhibition here, and then there are around 400 manufacturers that has been flying from all across Asia to all gather here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Oh, very interesting. Now, can you maybe elaborate on the different industries? Is it like textiles, heavy duty, construction, or anything like that?
Definitely. So, Vietnam is known for products such as furniture. It can be indoor, outdoor, garments, apparel. So, textile type of products. There is a lot of handicraft as well, manufacturers here. So, as soon as it requires us a lot of labor. Workforce is quite labor intensive. Then it makes sense to make it in Vietnam. And then, of course, there are some plastic injection, metal manufacturing, and then growing also.
Okay, I lost your audio, Guillaume.
Okay,
Okay.
am I back on the audio?
Yeah, I hear you now. Okay, so
Okay.
a different mix of different industries, as you mentioned. And how about the attendees? Are they from Asia, China, East Asia, Africa, the United States? Where are most people from? Europe, North America?
So as you see on the background over there are a lot of European buyers that came here, US as well. We saw a lot of Middle East people as well. So quite a diverse range of buyers, and a lot of from the US as well. So we had a lot of questions related to the latest tariff announcement. So basically, yeah, it gathered a lot of buyers from all over the world that gather here for this exhibition.
All right. And then how large is this event? Is it one of the largest one? Is it the premier? Or is it, just getting started in terms of attracting a lot of attendees and popularity?
So I think in terms of the scale, comparing to fairs like VIFA, HAWA, that are usually happening in March, the scale is way lower. But it can also highlight some smaller scale artisans that you can also find in such trade show. So yeah, definitely smaller in terms of scale, but still quite a large range of products
Hmm.
that we can be finding here. Yeah.
Hmm. It looks like I see a China supplier right to your right or your left. Your
Yeah.
left, you have the other side.
Yeah. 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 Here, this is China. Uh, we have some French clients here. Maybe you can. Hello, we are live.
Hi, how are you?
I
Hello,
hope you had a
hello,
good. So they
hello.
are coming here. They came to our booth before. They are coming here to source handicraft um, products that are suitable for gifts, accessories.
Uh-huh.
So we had a small talk in French. Yeah.
I see. All right.
So you see here as well a lot of handicraft products with factories that you may have seen before. Of course, those factories will be able to provide high capacity, high volume, but still relying a lot of on artisan villages to be able to scale when they have big orders. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, very nice. And so most of the booths, they're local, but they can be from other countries too. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. So there is an area for India, there is an area for Bangladesh, China, obviously, and I think Taiwan and Thailand. So basically, yeah, manufacturers across the entire Southeast Asia, and also a lot of Chinese. I had this morning a lot of discussion with Chinese factory owners who are also coming here to explore how they can themselves diversify their supply chain. So it can be, looking for subcontractors in the first time, but after that also probably building factories here.
Okay. And then what year is the global sourcing fair? Is it, just started or first few years, or is it well established over 10 years now?
So it's been a couple of years that they've been doing that. Um, and it's a trade show that is not only in Vietnam. They have one, if I can recall it, in Hong Kong and in China as well. But I think that's the only one in emerging markets. So I don't think they have one in Thailand, in India at the moment. So definitely it highlights how Vietnam is also under the radars for to diversify outside of China.
Okay.
So here we have the Indian booth,
Hello.
uh, and then the Bangladesh one also after.
And do you
We have
know
some.
if the tariffs are affecting the attendance? Is there less people this year, maybe from America because of the higher tariffs, or is it hard to tell?
So it's a very good question, Vin. I think the tariff play for this fair this year. Why? Because at the same time we are having the Canton Fair happening at the exact time. So last week it was the phase one of Canton Fair, so the largest trade exhibition in the world, and we'll be having the phase two just starting right now. So I think many buyers they took the opportunity of the week break between the two phases of the Canton Fair to actually fly to neighboring countries, and we have had meeting to some of them that are just flying tonight or tomorrow back to China. So I think that tariff actually brought to some buyers like the awareness of, okay, there is not only China, there are also other countries around, and it makes sense to come here and then to discover some of the manufacturers that can be coming from neighboring countries.
All right. Is there someone that would like to be interviewed or asked a question? Someone near you,
Yeah, let
or
me let me see. Let me see. What do we have? So you may see some names that you are quite familiar with around here. Leather bags. So I know those one. They are French company. Uh, yeah, let's go around, Vin. So what have been the latest announcement, Vin, regarding to the tariff? Did you follow what is the latest development from last night from Trump?
so 2 weeks ago we had the retaliatory tariffs that were announced on April 9th. Donald Trump for Vietnam specifically is 46%, but a couple days or a week after he paused it. So now there's only a 10% tariff on all countries, including Vietnam. So there's a 90-day pause. So right now, we're kind of in limbo and we're kind of waiting to see what happens, but at least it's paused.
Okay,
And
let me
then,
try to get.
okay.
Yeah, let me try to get someone. Let me see if I can have someone available. Hello, Chauti. We are currently live. Would you mind answering some questions? This is a US buyer. He's been doing business here, and he have some question related to the trade show. Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you tell me
Uh,
a little bit
Hi,
about your
yes, yes.
business?
We are okay. So hello, we are Theory Apparel, and we are the garment manufacturer in Vietnam, and our office in Hanoi, and our factory is around Hanoi, and we are now specialized in the jacket. We do both knit and woven, and for knit we do so many for jacket and the fashion. Sorry, for knit we do so many for sportwear and fashion, and for
Sportwear.
woven we do jacket. Yes, jackets, shirt, pants, chinos pants, like this.
I see. What is your
How has
largest
been
market?
the trade show for you this first day?
Sorry.
How have been the trade show today? How was it in terms of foreign buyers' interest
Yes,
for Vietnamese products?
yes, yes. So many buyers today is like they are moving the order from maybe about the tariff. They moving so many order from China to Vietnam and finding the new partner in Vietnam.
Oh,
Did you
interesting
had any
here.
good discussions?
Yes, I think the discussion today is quite good, and so many customer and the how say the quality of the customer is also very good. They are the how say they have the real inquiries. They have everything ready to produce. Yes.
Do you have some questions, Vin?
Yes, can I ask if um like if the tariff is that a concern for most buyers? Are they mentioning anything for the US tariff?
Yes. So sorry. Can you
So,
ask?
so what's the latest announcement on the tariff? Is it a concern for you, or do you think Vietnam is going in the right direction of still
I
attracting and being
yes
a magnet?
yes. Actually, I think for because the tariff can be higher, but I think for the governments the tariff can be still be a little stable than other because government is one of the main industry Vietnam export to China. Sorry, to US, and the how say the government is very special. Cannot move the supply chain of government direct urgent. Cannot because it takes about the womanship, about the workers, cannot about the labor, cannot move fast. So I think Vietnam still have a good stable tariff after the final. Yes.
Okay. And then can I ask what is your market? Do you sell mostly abroad to North America, US, Canada, or do you sell to Middle East or Africa?
We do now around 80% to US. 80%.
Hmm,
Actually 80% to US. Yes.
okay.
The biggest
And
volume to US.
are most of your business, is it big brands in America, or are they smaller importer, or are they big names that we would know?
We have some big like TJ Masks. You maybe
Oh,
know the Free People,
wow.
Anthropologies. Yes, some like
Wow.
this. Mostly, yes, we have four actually four now four big one, and other is small one, few thousand. Yes.
Wow. That's
Is
very
this
good.
tariff for you a way to diversify and to also go to Europe, to Australia? Are you planning also to expand new markets?
Yes, we are still expanding to Australia, to Europe, and some maybe in Russia also, because all are very potential. But just in the developing, in the expand like in trying to increase the customer and the volume. Yes,
Okay,
Interesting.
yes.
thank
Thank
you a
you
lot.
very much.
Vin, do you have other questions?
That's
Thank
very
you very
good.
much.
Thank you very much. Good
Thank you very
luck.
Thank
much.
you very much. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Guillaume,
Hello
can
to
you
you.
try to
Yes, bye-bye.
Guillaume, can you try to find a attendee, someone, a foreigner attending the trade show to get their perspective?
Yeah, yeah, very good idea. Let me find one. So let's go to find a foreigner. Okay, if you see one, let's go around. So yeah, as we said earlier, this is the Indian fair. I mean the Indian area. So I see some of them there. Hello, excuse me. We are live. We are live with someone currently in the US. He's an import broker, so he imports a lot of containers. Would you mind sharing it to us, like with your experience of this show today? Did you had any good inputs? Yeah, he's there, and then we have the camera here.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey,
How are you?
finally you're there. Yes, I'm good.
Hello.
I
Can have
see
your
that you
name?
see me. Yes,
Your
Floyd.
name
And your name?
Where are you from? What country are you from?
Originally from Hamburg, Germany, but I live here since 25 years, so I'm kind of
Oh.
Vietnamese.
Yes, you are. So, what brings
Yes.
you to the trade show today? Are you looking for business exports or?
Yeah, we're always interested in new factories. So we have a lot of customers from overseas, and our job is to connect the right factories to the right customers and find the right pricing and the right quality on time. So that's our job, and so a fair like this is always good for us. We find new innovative factories. We see old factories with new product, so it's always good. And it's the first time actually I'm coming to this fair. We always go to VIFA, which is also in this building sometimes. So we're happy here. We met a lot of good factories.
Okay, is your market in Europe, Germany specifically, or?
We have customers there, yes, but we also export to Australia. We export to the US because I have sourcing experience of 25 years here in Vietnam. I've done a lot of American retailers, e-commerce.com. We do Wayfair, SEI. Unfortunately, they went bankrupt now during COVID. Southern Enterprise in Texas. We do Crate and Barrel. I used to do Pier One Imports. So yeah, some of the players you probably know if you're from the US, right?
Yes, exactly. So do you have a specific
Well,
niche? Is it home and garden, garments, or handicraft?
No, we try. Our niche is basically to try to be competitive, right? Because all the other markets around us, they're our colleagues, but they're actually really our competitors. So anything where we know or we believe Vietnam is competitive in, that's what we offer. So yes, we do. I sold my first company to the company that owns Crate and Barrel, to Otto Fasan, and so I did apparel there. I did furniture, and I did footwear and lots of accessories. So here today is all about accessories and smaller items, candles, home decor. So I think wherever Vietnam has a niche and is competitive, we should know about it. If I don't know about it after 25 years, I'm not doing my job.
Good point. All right, Juan. All right, Guillaume, can you give us a quick summary before we leave? Any thoughts or reactions or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. It was a very interesting day. A lot of foreigners, as you have seen, flying here probably between the two China faces of the Canton Fair, learning about what Vietnam is able to do, capacity, the landscape, but also probably learning about the challenges. And if they are looking to diversify out of China, it comes with a lot of barriers and difficulties. And that's why we are here to assist individual SMEs or larger groups to also help with this transition and move the production here to Vietnam.
Great. Thank you, Guillaume. We'll catch you next time. I really appreciate the inside information.
Thanks, Vin. Talk soon.
Okay, bye-bye.